Welcome to Knowledge is Power! It's a real delight to see you here for, let's say it again, Knowledge is Power! Let's meet today's courageous contestants. Will this contestant pull their rabbit of knowledge from their hat of brain? What am I saying? Here's our magician. You can have any colour as long as it's black or grey with a touch of yellow. Our thoughtful sprite. Let's give all our contestants a round of applause and wish them bon voyage as they enter the Pyramid of Knowledge.
As a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so a quiz must begin with an initial category selection. No agreement? No problem. I'll just fire up the randomizer. Questionnaires ready! It's duel time! To really max out, you have to answer first.
Who was the King of England prior to Elizabeth II taking the throne in 1952?
Oh yes, full accord. Correctly so? Superb work, both of you. I wonder where this trail of questions is headed. It's time to pick another door. You each have a power pick, and this will allow you to overrule your opponent and achieve your goal of becoming the Master Knowledgeer. I love this part. Pick a power play to slow down your opponent's answering ability. Time to uncover your dastardly deeds. Eyes front for the question.
British monarch Alfred the Great successfully repelled which invading force?
So you begged to differ. Interesting. Do we have a victor here? By the eyes of an otter, that was a tricky one. Naughty question. And what's our next category going to be, I wonder? Oh, you contrarians, you. Let the fates decide. Righty-ho, the time has come. Power play for your lives! Okay, just what have you two done? Bitey! Brains on, folks. Question time.
How many colonies were responsible for winning the American War for Independence?
Uh-oh, at least one of you is going to need a pick-me-up. And it's you! Well played. Let's move on now to something a little different. I do hope you're ready for a linking challenge, because here it comes. What you do here is drag from one word to another to create a link. As soon as you're right, they'll pop and new words will appear.
Link the country to its neighbour.
Right, folks, let's do this. And we're finished. I wonder who the strongest link is here. Splendid sorcery! Well done! Ah, 4 more doors. Time to pick another category. A difference of opinion. Let's flip the proverbial coin. Time to power play. Which little inhibitor will you gift your opponent?
Double trouble. Freeze.
It's question o'clock. Here it comes.
Who led the English to a famous victory in the Battle of Agincourt in 1415?
Two minds working as one. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Only joking, I hadn't a clue on that one either. Where shall we go next, I wonder? Viva la différence! Randomizer, do your work. All good things come to those who power play. Ooh, fierce. Time for the question.
Which famous Christian philosopher of Hippo became a saint?
A knowing cluster or a freak formation? Let's find out. Both correct. Excellent. Time to choose a category or your favorite door. Either of the two is fine. No agreement? No problem. I'll just fire up the randomizer. Nippy nip. Prepare yourself. It's the question.
Who is this philosophical Superman?
Well, that's half the bases covered. Are either of you spot on? Ah, not to worry. I doubt Einstein would have known the answer to that one. And now for something almost completely different. It's now the sorting challenge, where you sort and swipe. Okay, this is simple. Just sort the items into the correct section by swiping left or right.
Bear or horse?
So, 1, 2, 3, go! We're all done, my friends. Stop your swiping. Well done. Our fairy was flying in that round. Time to choose your next category. A difference of opinion. Let's flip the proverbial coin. It's time for a little skullduggery, or as I like to call it, power playing. Here's the question.
What name is given to the branch of ethics tied to religion?
Beautiful tension here. Let's reveal the answer. Ah, curses. To be fair, that was a real brain melter. Ah, it's category picking time again. Viva la différence! Randomizer, do your work. Okay, you two, you only have 2 power plays left. It's hammer time.
Freeze. Freeze.
Ooh, that must hurt. Power stances at the ready. It's question time.
In which art style do artists fill the canvas with lots of different coloured dots?
I see you want the answer. Well, want no longer. The correct answer is... By the eyes of an otter, that was a tricky one. Naughty question. Right, my friends, where to next? Better to be safe than sorry. That power pick proves the adage. One last act of skullduggery. It's your final power play.
Nibblers. Double trouble.
Okay, time to focus. Here's the question.
Photos in black and white are also known as
Someone's going to be unhappy here. Ah, not to worry. I doubt Einstein would have known the answer to that one. You've all done so well thus far, but who will emerge victorious? Let's head on and find out. One more round left, and it's monumental. An all-out race to the top of the pyramid. The quicker you answer, the more steps you climb. First to the top becomes our champion. We may never know what goes on in her mind, but our fairy's got a slim lead, and that's what's important now. Firstly, let's see which steps you'll start on by initiating our score step algorithmic convertabulizer. Every step here has its own power play.
Bombos. Nibblers.
We'll now be converting your answers to steps. Answer first and correctly, and you'll move first and furthest. Exciting stuff. 3, 2, 1, let the finale begin!
Walk the Line was the life story of which country singer?
Having the reflexes of a kung fu master will help you here. The quickest thrive. Time for another power play.
Gloop. Gloop.
Right, question time. Here we go.
Barbara Millicent Roberts is the full name of which famous doll?
Remember, in this game, speed and correct answers rule. Oh, yes, it's power play time.
Freeze. Gloop.
So, here's the next question.
What name is shared by a global soft drink brand and a legendary creature?
What do points make? Steps. Our thoughtful sprite's flying here, absolutely flying.
Bombos. Nibblers.
Okay, time for our next question.
Which cave structures are formed from calcium carbonate and dripping water?
Remember, speed of answer equals steps over an opponent. Friends, I must ask for hush because we have a winner!
And here they are! Wonderful! And it's a fairy tale ending for our sullen elf. Spread your wings and fly. And to the winner goes the coveted scroll of knowledge. Share the knowledge or keep it to yourself. Do what you wish. If your head were now to explode with pride, I don't think any of us would hold that against you. And so here we are, the end of the game. Thank you both so much for playing in the pyramid and being such a joy. May the power of knowledge steer you a steady course down the river of life. Until next time, bon voyage! Aha! Welcome again to Knowledge is Power! Let's get straight to it and meet our contestants. This winged warrior is nobody's fool. Beef, pork, or tofu, it doesn't matter. It's a hot dog. Let's give all our contestants a round of applause and wish them bon voyage as they enter the Pyramid of Knowledge!
4 lovely doors, 2 delightful heads. Time to use yours now to kick off our adventure. Oh, you contrarians, you. Let the fates decide. Steak and onions, it's a power pick. The moment's arrived for our very first question. Fingers on the pulses, both of you. Fastest wins.
Beyoncé released what thirst-quenching album on Tidal in 2016?
Aha! Both in it. But to win it... You both aced it. It's a points bonanza! So, where will that question take us? Find out by choosing another door. You each have a power pick, and this will allow you to overrule your opponent and achieve your goal of becoming the Master Knowledgeer! Winning and losing can be a fine margin. Which fiendish trick will best slow down your opponent? Let's see what carnage has been unleashed.
Freeze. Freeze.
It's question o'clock. Here it comes.
What creature did Iggy Azalea and Rita Ora sing about in 2014?
So you're both sure. But are you right? Nothing to separate the minds here. Well done. Here we are. It's category time again. No agreement? No problem. I'll just fire up the randomizer. Okay, it's power play time. Which of our inviting offerings will delay your opponent? Time to see what havoc you've both inflicted.
Nibblers. Blink.
Karumph! Brains on, folks. Question time.
Which musician released The Blueprint in 2001?
Okay, who's right and who's wrong? Ah, curses. To be fair, that was a real brain melter. Aha, a new door. That can mean only one thing. Prepare yourselves. Now would be a perfect time for a linking challenge, wouldn't you agree? Just drag from one word to the other to create a link. If you're right, they'll pop and be replaced by new ones.
Link the band members with their bands.
Okay, let's get started. That's it, folks. We're done. Who's our elite linker? Nothing to separate you in that round. Marvelous work. Okay, let's dive back into the categories. Time to pick a new starting point. A difference of opinion. Let's flip the proverbial coin. It's power play time. You know what to do, friends.
Double trouble. Freeze.
Good grief. Okay, time to focus. Here's the question.
In 2015, Charlie Puth and Meghan Trainor did a song inspired by which soul legend?
Both beating to the same drum. Is it right, though? Yes and yes. Well done, you clever pair. Time to choose your next category. Oof! A power pick strikes! It's time for a question and time to concentrate.
She's a Very Kinky Girl opens which funk classic?
Oh, a difference of opinion. Are either of you right? Oh, well done. The swag's all yours. Aha, the doors. It's time to pick a category. You're in agreement there. Nice. I can hardly wait to see what you've done to each other.
Freeze. Double trouble.
Caramba! Everyone ready? Here's the question.
Which artificial intelligence assists Iron Man in the Avengers franchise?
The eggs are in transit and heading for at least one face. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Only joking, I hadn't a clue on that one either. Let's move on now to something a little different. And now we come to a sorting challenge. Get your swiping fingers ready. All you need to do now is place the item in the correct spot by swiping left or right. Easy.
Harry Potter spell or music artist?
On your marks, get set, and go! Okay, time to stop working those fiery fingers. Congratulations to our winged winner. Ah, it's category picking time again. Viva la différence! Randomizer, do your work. It's power play time! Don't feel guilty. Your opponent will be doing it too.
Double trouble.
Ew!
Glue.
And now for our question.
What instrument was played by the Doof Warrior in Mad Max Fury Road?
This could be about to get quite awkward. Who, if anyone, is right? Ah, not to worry. I doubt Einstein would have known the answer to that one. Here we are. It's category time again. Oh, you contrarians, you. Let the fates decide. You've only got 2 power plays left, so if you've been holding anything back, now's the time to unleash.
Double trouble. Freeze.
Power stances at the ready. It's question time.
Which male tennis player was world number 1 through the whole of 2015?
Oh, a difference of opinion. Are either of you right? Listen, everyone gets some things wrong, even Frankenstein. It's that time again. You know what to do, my friends. Pick the category that most excites. No agreement? No problem. I'll just fire up the randomizer. Ready for one last display of shameless mischief? Good, because it's your final power play. Slunk. Brains on, folks. Question time.
Who is this ruler of deities from Norse mythology?
The eggs are in transit and heading for at least one face. Don't worry, my friend. Your time will come. We're nearly at the end, folks. Time for something spectacular! Behold, the steps of destiny. You must use power plays and speed of thought to be the first to the top and win the day. Good luck! Sweet little fairy with her tiny wings and tiny lead. Will she soar to victory? Okay, before we begin, let's compute your starting positions. Now, every step here has its own power play that you'll use. Here your answers will be converted into steps. Get in quick, and if you're correct, you'll move fastest and furthest up the pyramid. Eyes and ears open. Here's the first question.
On which mountain could you ski across the border between Italy and France?
Don't forget, speed, 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 and the correct answer. I see our fairy is reflecting on her impressive lead. Right, question time. Here we go.
Which land animal is the fastest thing on 4 legs?
What do points make? Steps. Okay, it's power play time. So here's the next question.
What did hotshot inventor Samuel Colt patent in 1836?
Remember, in this game, speed and correct answers rule. Our thoughtful sprite's flying here, absolutely flying.
Freeze. Bonbons.
Okay, time for our next question.
What was the name of Simba's father in the Disney cartoon musical The Lion King?
Oh boy, our fairy is nailing this. It could all be over with the next question.
Nippers. Glue.
Here comes the question.
If you wanted a nose job, which medical procedure would you request?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a winner!
And here they are! Wonderful! Well, I've seen some absolute bangers in my time, but that one's going to take some tenderizing. Congratulations! And to the winner goes the coveted Scroll of Knowledge. Share the knowledge or keep it to yourself. Do what you wish. If your head were now to explode with pride, I don't think any of us would hold that against you. And so here we are, the end of the game. Thank you both so much for playing in the pyramid and being such a joy. May the power of knowledge steer you a steady course down the river of life. Until next time, bon voyage!